Trip, you did it again.
Wait a minute.
Welcome
Wait a minute.
to Lemon Squeeze Pod with your girl Keela. And today we have a guest.
Yo, what's going on? This is Andrew. Take over Kelly Omasyus, 10 to Rule. Great I am, that I am, you I am. Yep, all that's my name. But today, you can just call me your subconscious. What's good?
Hi, how you feeling today?
Man, I'm feeling amazing. You know, at home with the fam. You know, during this quarantine time.
Yeah, this is getting crazy. I don't. First, it was like it's gonna be 2 weeks, and then now they're talking about 12 weeks or whatever. And I'm nervous. I'm a little nervous
What you nervous for?
because I don't know. I don't like not knowing.
You don't like nothing
I
more?
don't like not knowing. I'm not too worried about the actual virus. Um, I mean, I feel like I'm pretty healthy. I'm good. I can bounce back. But at the same time, I don't got time to be sick right now either. So I'm just gonna stay out the way.
I ain't time for that.
I'm gonna just stay out the way. That sucks, especially with the weather changing and it's getting nice outside and it's finna be like sundress season. I don't want to be sick right now. That's all.
Gotcha. I mean, I feel like it's just a mental game for real. Like they want us to be scared for real.
They
I
do.
feel right.
They do. We're gonna get back. We're gonna get more into that. But first, okay, so we gotta check in. We have to check in mentally, physically, emotionally. I want to know where you at right now. Where's your headspace? So on a scale of 1 to 10, I want you to rate each one, and then go into a little more about why you feel how you feel.
I mean, like I said, I would give it a 10, and that's like I said, I believe that this whole everything that's going on with everything in our environment, they trying to get in your headspace, you know. So if I know somebody trying to do one thing, I'm gonna make sure I control it and do the opposite, you know. So I try to keep my headspace on 10, my mental, my physical, my spiritual, you know. Just keep that up, all connected in one, and just focusing on, you know, being the best that I can be in the moment, because life is just a bunch of moments on top of more moments. So I'm always trying to enjoy the moment. That's it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm gonna check in too. Mentally right now, um, I think I'm a little low. I ain't even gonna lie. I think I'm a little low mentally. It's just been a lot of change. I've been having to work from home, and so that to having to adjust, it's been different versus like when I would go to the office, I would have that ride home from work, which would I would listen to my music and then I would get in a better headspace. And now it's like, oh, now I just take a couple more steps and I just go back to my room. It kind of throws me off a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. So sometimes I do just kind of drive around a little bit afterwards, get back in before curfew. But like that, yeah, that mental is different. Physically, I am exhausted. I am more tired than ever. I think I need to get back into my yoga. That would help me a lot, especially the sitting and laying. I'm not as active as I could be, especially with more free time. I'm walking my dog and stuff, trying to get more out there, but my body is it's just not feeling this. And then emotionally, mm, I don't have no quarantine bay.
No quarantine day.
I have no quarantine bay. I'm single.
No quarantine
So
day.
I
Oh.
so I am a little frustrated. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh man.
I ain't gonna
I wonder
lie.
how many other folks out there frustrated.
You
If
just
y'all
like,
frustrated too out there, put something in the comments. We want to know how many people out there don't have a quarantine bag
yeah.
and out here a little frustrated. If that's you too, you know what I
Cause
mean? Drop us a comment and let us know how you feel about having no quarantine bag.
yeah, I'm a little sad. But then again, it's like, at least ain't nobody, cheating on me. Oh my god, I seen this thing on Twitter. Where it was like, if your boyfriend or girlfriend wants to let their baby daddy, baby mama come over while they quarantine for the kids, like how would you feel about that? And I couldn't imagine. What would you say? Well, we ain't even got into your story, so I don't even know what you would say about something like that.
So my girlfriend wanted to let her baby dad come over to see
Yes,
the kids.
quarantine, so that they'll have their.
Quarantine. And you understand, it's a stay-at-home order, ain't it? First of all, don't see you when it's over. You know what I mean? First of all, we ain't playing no games. We ain't looking that many germs. Nah, I just want you to stay away. Man, I don't trust y'all.
So you not gonna do it.
Nah, man. Nah, I'm good. Nah, listen, I tried to go see my other side. I was like, hey, I'm trying to go there the 1st of April. And Mom's like, nah, you ain't coming up there to the quarantine.
Oh my god.
I feel it though. I mean, listen, she's like, what's going on? What's going on out here? She got to tell me. At first she started making all different types of excuses. She's like, you did it. And this is just like, nah, not right now. Dang, man.
Wow.
I feel it. I'm good. You can't come over here, bro. Keep it in the bed.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
You can come over here.
So now that we've checked in, okay, we're gonna play a quick little game. We're gonna play the game this or that, where I'm gonna give you two options and then you'll just pick which one you prefer. Real simple.
Okay.
We're gonna keep it straight. We just to loosen up, just to get you open. You're pretty open. You're an open book. But
Yeah.
all right, so here we go. Okay, Netflix or Hulu?
Netflix.
Quarantine alone or with someone?
With someone.
Basketball or football?
Basketball.
Sex on the first night or after y'all known each other for a while?
I feel with the energy.
Ass or titties?
Titties.
Stuck in the house with someone who doesn't cook or doesn't have a high sex drive?
Cook. You can't cook, man. Listen, man. Me and Palmelina could be good by herself, but I need somebody to feed me. Man.
What? So you would prefer someone who cooks but won't have sex all day with you?
I mean, I'm 33 years old. Honestly, I'm just being real about it. I've been having sex since I was 13. I'm 20 years in the game.
So,
nowadays, to be honest with you, when I have sex, it's for her.
oh my God! Okay, I was not expecting that. Wow.
Hey, listen, I'd rather somebody that'll watch my feet, who gonna be able to, make sure the house stays straight. You know what I mean? Back in that when I was a little younger, it'd been a little different, but where I'm at today, I'd rather have that nurturing.
What's your zodiac?
I'm a Cancer, July 12, 1986,
Okay.
4:26 p.m. You might want to pull my chart. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia.
Are you single? Are you out here trying to find a lady? Are you single?
I'm not single.
You're not single. Because you are saying
actually.
single shit.
I was just saying, in case they want to know about it. You got some astrology folks out there. They be like, I want to know if you can guess my sign. I'm like, pull my chart. I'm into that astrology stuff too.
Me too. I'm real big on astrology, and I know for sure Cancers are emotional. Y'all are some
Uh,
emotional ass niggas.
yeah. Every girl I meet these days, I pull their chart first. You know,
You pull the
I know who I'm
chart
dealing with.
first?
I got to know who I'm dealing with, man. Listen. Oh, when I get home, if it ain't him, I ain't gonna call you. Like, the worst thing I ever deal with these days is attitude, y'all. I'd rather be alone if anybody can give me some attitude. I've been through too much.
Oh my god. Wait, so okay, which zodiac do you prefer?
Man, I'm gonna say Leo. No, I mean, I don't know. That's the one I've gotten along with. Now,
Mhm.
I only talk to Leo right now. I don't even think.
You don't think? Oh my god. Okay.
I had to go through the birthdays. But but I've gotten along with in the past, Leo. But I'm known to challenge myself, so I've been attracting the one I don't get along with the most these days. So,
Mhm.
but I just have to learn to talk about myself. So, you know, everything in
Wow.
life is a test. So, yeah. I wish I could find me a Leo to just chill with, but then I guess we ain't aligning.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, woo. All right, we'll get more in depth about that later. But okay.
Yeah.
So with this quarantine, what are your thoughts on the coronavirus?
Oh man, so many thoughts about the coronavirus. I mean, like I said earlier, I definitely feel like you know there's an energy that wants you to be in fear about it. You know that it's a lot of fear mongering going on about it. I mean, I feel like the flu killed more people,
Mhm.
and some people will say, "Oh, well, there's no cure," but then I tell them the cure is to have a good immune system.
Mhm.
Simple as that. You have a good immune system, and as you can see, 80% of people don't die from it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
80%. So you have a good immune system and have faith and be good. I believe in the law of attraction. So you know, I believe whatever you put your mind to, you can attract that energy. You know, because this ease is when your mind not at ease. You know, so if I keep my mind straight, I'm gonna be good. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, yeah, I think mental. I think people will stress themselves out more than anything at this time, and then especially with the news, it's just sounding a little crazy. First it's like this, and then it's like that, and it's like Trump doing this, and then he doing that, and whew,
Right.
he is is real ghetto. It's real ghetto. We don't know what to believe, and it's like kind of, I guess they don't know. It's like there's no like
Right.
cure, but it's a virus. So I mean,
I mean, I know some folks will be mad at me for saying it's not a big deal. Like, they really be upset right now. Like, oh, you're not worried. You're trying to make it like it's not a big deal.
I am just as worried about everything that's already been out here that we still ain't got no cure for. I mean, this is just another new thing that's something that to acknowledge. But at the same time, people are going crazy out here in the stores buying all the shit. Like, you should already be having like soap and hand sanitizer and disinfectant wipes and all this stuff. Why all of a sudden now you finna go rack up? What y'all been doing? And I'm seeing all these crazy ass videos online where people now they starting to flush the public restrooms with their foot and shit. What have y'all been doing? I am concerned. I am fucking concerned with what's going on, and honestly, it's ridiculous and it's really embarrassing. And some of that shit they need to keep to themselves. If you if you ain't been doing the
You've been putting
doing
put
the
your foot.
normal,
You've
yeah,
been raw dog and toilet seats in Wendy's and stuff.
that's not that. What the fuck? If you, I mean,
Go in there and sit down.
you should just be happy
It's
you still
already tissue in the
alive.
toilet already. You just go in there and sit down. The teacher don't even flush you when you sit down. Y'all just been nasty.
That
Y'all
shit
been
is
nasty.
nasty, and that shit is
No PT. Y'all
embarrassing.
just been nasty before this time.
That shit is nasty. You should not be doing that shit. And if you have been doing it, you really need to keep that shit to yourself. Cause now I'm just looking at
Is it
people.
new for you?
Yes, that's what I'm like.
Oh, that's funny. I
Oh
ain't even
hell
think of
no.
that like that.
Oh, hell no.
What you been doing before then?
Man, and
Oh,
you know the
that
craziest
is
thing I
funny.
thought about? It's so weird. I would have never thought about this until this coronavirus. I was using the restroom and I was getting some tissue and I was like, shit, am I using too much tissue? I
Oh,
was like, am I not gonna, is
oh,
this
that's the positive side too.
oh, is this too much tissue? Cause they buying
Now
ain't
you
no
being
more out there. Ain't no
conservative. Ain't no more. Now you being conservative
yes,
now.
cause I'm like, wait a minute, do I really need to wrap it around this?
Do I need 4 squares or 8?
And
Do I
that's what,
really need 8
that's
squares?
what I'm saying. Like, am I gonna regret
Oh
this
man.
later? Am I gonna regret this later? Yeah, I'm just like,
Well, man, but that's beautiful though. It shows the two different polarities of that thing. You know, you have one entity that, goes in fear, one entity that plans. Like, how can I make this better for us? How can I make it better for everybody involved?
yeah,
That's kind of a beautiful contrast. Yeah. Am I
yeah.
using too many squares?
I know.
Maybe I should have flushed the toilet more than twice.
That's what
There's a
I'm
water
just.
shortage out here. I'm gonna just keep sitting there for a little bit longer.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh
But
man.
so you have kids, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I have kids. I have 3 kids.
3 kids.
Yeah, I have
So
one in Philadelphia, one in Charlotte, North Carolina, and one in Georgia.
wow, wow.
Yeah.
That's spread
Yeah.
out. So
Yeah.
what? How is it with your kids being home? Well, how old are they? Were they in school?
2 and 2 months.
Oh, okay, so the 8-year-old was in school. So,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
oh, that's I've also been seeing these videos with the kids driving their parents crazy, and it's a big deal. I
Yeah.
yeah, I could not imagine. I could not. So you're with one of your kids right now?
Yeah, I'm actually in Philadelphia right now with my 2-year-old son. I was just in Atlanta 3 days ago.
So you're
Right.
still traveling?
I was in Charlotte the week before that. About like 2 weeks before that. So now I'm gonna stick through it for about up in Philly for a little bit until you know until this thing comes to get close to the end because it's closer to DC and I want to try to get in there and do some work. I do a little bit of activism work as well.
Mhm.
So I
Mhm.
need to be up north doing this, especially trying to do what I need to do to
So
help us
you
get past it.
so you're catching these cheap flights?
No, I'm a Greyhound traveler. I
Oh.
love the road. It's my meditation time. So I love to just get on the bus. I love the energy of people. I'm
Mhm.
a people's person. Not people like the people that's going through the struggle. Like I really love communing with them because it reminds me of why the working I'm doing is so important.
Mhm.
We'll get into that later, but
Mhm.
yeah. So I'm up here in Philly now with my 2-year-old son.
Oh, oh my god! I'm glad. I'm sure he's very happy for you to be there, and
Yeah,
you are
yeah.
risking it all because apparently this is deep. Oh my
Oh
god!
man,
Oh my
I
god!
love Philadelphia though. Great city. I'm originally from Atlanta though,
Mhm.
but I love Philadelphia. It's a beautiful city.
I've never been. I gotta get there. Hopefully, I had some trips planned for this year. It's not really looking too well right about now. But this is a good time to, I guess, save. And I just heard about the stimulus check that's finna drop.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's decent. That's decent.
It's something. I mean, I was like being realistic. Like, if I was not working and this was all I was gonna get for the month, I would be fucking screwed. I'd be fucking screwed. I'd be fucking screwed. I'm not even gonna lie.
Right,
I can
right.
1,200 for the month. Whoo, child, that's ghetto.
I'm actually writing a stimulus bill.
You what?
Secondary one.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, you doing some major. I hope yours have more than $1,200.
I mean, the only true way to actually bounce back from this thing is abundance for everybody involved.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you have to rewrite the whole system. I mean, I'm an economist by trade, and I kind of actually been studying this thing for this economy and for a couple of years now, and just writing a plan for a cooperative economy. And so I plan on hitting the world with it. When this podcast drops.
Hell yeah. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. With me, I'm a believer when I see it. Like, I ain't gonna get my hopes up about nothing because everything, it be so flip-flop, wishy-washy going around here. So I'ma just keep it pushing. I guess I am an essential, what? Am I saying it wrong? Worker. Uh-oh. So I am able to continue work, which is great.
So what do you do with essential work?
It's not really. Well,
transportation?
No.
Okay, she had a secret job, y'all.
No, it's not a secret job, but I do have a corporate job, and I'm able to work from home. So
that's what's up. We're gonna leave it right there.
Yeah, and it's great, and the company they're working. They trying. They gave the people who aren't able to work from home and who are at risk a little extra change on their check, basically.
That's good.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you don't catch the corona. As long as you can still clock in, it's good. Yeah. And of course, everything is just, we're playing it by ear. It's not. It's like, at first it was like, 2 weeks. Now it's like, looking like a little longer than that. It may go till May. But then I heard something about Trump talking about Easter. We should be back at work or whatever. That.
Yeah, Trump's trying to get them back to work. How many employees are working actually there on site at that job? They got a lot of people there? Or is it like a few?
You talking about my job?
You said they're paying a few extra to still work.
Yeah.
You can't work at home.
Oh, it's a lot.
Wow.
Because we have a couple, we're in different states.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the hourly people.
And you probably didn't get shut down yet.
Well, we're essential. No,
everybody's essential, so they can, man.
We're important.
Just like everybody who got to be in the office next door to somebody coughing.
Yeah, we're important. Y'all need us, you know.
Like I said, they keep their vibrations straight, and they gonna be alright. They gonna be alright. Just don't be in fear.
Y'all have curfew up there in Philly?
Yeah, they do have curfew. I think it's like 9 o'clock. I'm not even sure what time it is.
Yeah.
I don't want to be out in the dark anyway.
That's ours
once
too.
Once the sun goes down, I'm going down myself.
All right. So, that's cool. I mean, it's not really much topics like too many out there right now with the corona taking over. Ain't nobody out. Everybody's on live Instagram. And, I just got on my Instagram page, and I had, 10, 12 people on live right now. Everyone's bored out of their mind. The kids are doing the TikTok videos. You doing TikTok with your kids?
No. I'm dropping a TikTok.
You ain't dropping no TikTok?
TikTok. Good.
I kind of want to do one. I kind of want to.
Oh, man. Herd in the sheep.
That's so funny. I have no one to do a TikTok with. I don't know. I'm scared because I've been looking.
You gotta get you a couple friends that ain't quarantine free.
I know.
Who ain't scared to come out. You might find some friends.
We gonna have to practice because them dance moves. These kids are very advanced. Like back in the day, we was lean with a rock with it and 2-step and stuff. It was simple. These routines, what? I don't even. Oh my God.
They got the one just the elbow.
Okay. Yes.
Take it down, slide. I'm like that.
I could do that one. But I want to do the Meg Thee Stallion challenge. I want to do that. I want to. Ooh.
Have you seen the twerk challenges? Like, who was that? Somebody was giving to somebody $500 who they was twerking on their live.
You talking about Boosie?
Yeah,
No,
Boosie.
Boosie said put your pussy on the screen for $1,000.
Nah, it was a girl. She did it. She tipped somebody. What was her name? I don't even know.
Oh my
I'm
god! And then I was, cause I'm on Twitter a lot, and I
Remy
just
Ma, somebody like that.
What she do?
She had somebody twerking on her page.
Man, these folks bored. I seen a video today where this guy had that girl squirt on the phone, on the camera, on live. Yeah, and she. I don't know if she did it. She did it. I'm like, y'all hoes is tripping because when Boosie originally was talking about put your pussy on the camera for $1,000, then all of a sudden it's just bitches shaking their titties and ass for $40. Where'd $1,000 go? That price went down real quick.
Real quick.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, I mean, and then it's like recorded, and then he saves his lives, and then everybody can go back and look at it later, and the people got the name. I was like, oh no.
Well, I know she's famous.
Oh,
she got Instagram famous in a quick though.
Man, these folks gonna go back to work and gonna have a note on the desk like. HR need to work with you. I can't. But since we've been guys kind of quarantined, have you learned any new things? Like, have you had to like cut your own hair or anything since barbershops are closed?
I actually used to be a barber in college. I used to cut hair in the dorm.
You've done it all.
So, but I hate cutting my own hair though. I hate cutting my own hair now. Mm-hmm. I actually got a tail in the back. Mm-hmm. And I ain't had that when I was in college, though, so I've been going to the barbershop since. So I had to relearn how to cut my own hair. And I couldn't get it as good as my barber, you know. I couldn't get it, you know. My boy Umar, you know, on Lee Street, Atlanta, Georgia. Miss you, brother. Wish you would do it right now to get me right, you know. I cut above barbershop, you know, right by Family Dollar, shameless plug, boy. Lee Street, Atlanta, Georgia, in the West End, best barber in the city. I wish I had you here with me. I miss my homie.
Yeah, I'm prepared.
I hate cutting my own hair.
I'm prepared to do my own hair. I prefer not to because it's like a pampering session for me to go get my hair and my nails and stuff done. But at the same time, shit still gotta go on. I mean, I gotta do what I gotta do. And at least on the bright side, I got more time to do it. That was my thing. I was so tired, you know, everything's so time consuming. But now there are no complaints. So, I mean, but...
No complaints about your hair?
No complaints about the time that it'll take because I have nothing but time. After I clock out, I take a couple steps and I'm already in my bedroom. So I'm not driving, sitting in traffic. I think the traffic thing has really been helping my anxiety because I have been, you know, not having to get out there. And it is, but ain't nothing out there, shit. But I'm sure as soon as everything is back normal, it's gonna go right back up.
Right.
It is. But I have been, you know, I'm prepared to have to take my nails off. And then I'm real sad about my lashes, though, because she gonna have to run a deal or something after this. Because...
You know what I just thought about, though?
What?
I wonder how many people not taking showers because they ain't got to go nowhere.
Oh, my God. I was hearing all about that because it's like, I ain't going nowhere. I mean, but you still need to wash your ass.
I'm at home by myself.
No. And you will be at home by yourself, smelling yourself. Wash your ass.
I can just imagine folks out there, man. You're sitting there. Because I was wondering when you said you were like, who's getting her hair done for? Because, I mean, she ain't got to go to work. I guess.
No, I'm doing my hair for myself.
for
Wait a minute,
yourself.
but
Self
even though
love
I,
is what
I
it's about.
have had this bonnet on now for about, I'm on day 2. No. But I still, no.
How many folks wear they buddy on day 5 out there? You know, you got
Man,
people out there with you. So that y'all can't even clown out there.
it still get itchy now. Don't play. This hair still be like, what's going on? Let me out. Let me out. free my hair.
Let your hair breathe, y'all. Let your hair breathe. Let your hair breathe.
Oh my
Man.
god. Oh my
Quarantine
god.
times.
For sure. So, woo, let's get into it. All right, so sex. Woo, my favorite topic. I love talking about sex. Okay.
Favorite topic.
Favorite topic. So, let's learn some more about you and what. All right, fuck that. Just get straight to it. What? Tell us what makes you different. Well, for the normal person, I guess.
Yeah, from a normal person.
Mhm.
I mean, I guess, first I had sex at 13.
Okay.
Real young kid. First time lied about it when I was 9.
Mm.
Like, I ain't no virgin no more. It's crazy that, back in the day, if you had sex, that's what made you cool. If you had already had sex, you know. So, I grew up in sex addict or whatever I would call it. I thought going through 2 wives, and end up, being a big time cheater. I just decided that I'm just going, not trying to keep myself and just accept the fact that I'm polygamous.
Wow. You were a big time cheater?
Oh yeah, big time.
What made you
I mean,
cheat?
well, my definition of addict is add in courage too. So I feel like now that I'm older and I think about that question, I would say it's lack of self-esteem. So women became my drug. They give me my courage to feel like I was somebody. That's now answer, because now that I look back on myself and actually examine myself, I realize that today.
Mm.
But I love sex though. I mean, and I love pleasing women. So that's what made me feel like, made me feel cool.
Wow. So, how long have you been a polygamist?
I mean, have I admitted it? Or, I
Yes,
would say all
like,
my life.
yes,
I
like.
mean, to be honest though, I feel like, Osho, spiritual teacher, he says that every man is polygamous, and I feel like most men either have or will, has cheated or will cheat, in one of the categories, because I think it's just natural for men to love more than one person.
So, you love these people?
Oh yeah, love is easy. Love comes first. Now, if I try to get my attention to you, that's second. But love is the easy part.
So, like,
I mean, go ahead.
so like, how was it the first with the first person? Like, when you was like, okay, this is what it is. I I can't. I don't want to be monogamous, and I want to bring someone else in. Either, I guess. So is it just you with another person, or is it like all together, or she have someone else on the side?
Nah, I mean, I definitely um, feel like it can't be one sided. For me, the reason that I say that is really more spiritual than it is for my physical pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, these days, um, I feel like it's all about allowance, all about true love. Like, if I really love somebody, I'm gonna allow them to experience any experience they have, especially to make them happy. So if she wants to explore as well, then I'm gonna allow her to have that experience because that's true love to me. By not, wanting somebody to do something just because you want them to do it, but just allow them to do what they want to do. So if some other young ladies that I deal with have other people they talk to, and that's cool.
Wow.
But yeah.
Okay. I mean, so has it been working out for you?
Well, as much as I think that every man is a polygamist, I believe that every woman is naturally monogamous.
Wait a minute. What? Really?
Man, like I said, for me it's more spiritual than it is physical. So I can go deep on this topic, and that's a deep explanation. But
So it's okay. So to me, okay, my thing is, I feel like certain people shouldn't do certain things that's not in their tax bracket. So as far as having multiple women, what are you doing to make that woman feel like it's okay if I share my man? Like, what are you bringing to the table?
I hear you. So like I said, for me personally, uh, I feel like it's more spiritual. So when I ultimately bring in spiritual guidance, like I said earlier, I'm writing a tax bill. A whole stimulus bill to be able to change the entire economic structure of how we do life right now.
Mhm.
Um, and that's really what I bring to the table is the fact that I'm a nation builder. You
Mhm.
know, I'm about building economies, abundance. So, you know,
So what are you bringing
I
financially?
ain't all wealthy right now.
Uh huh. Okay.
I ain't all wealthy right now, but all my kids are straight.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? All my kids got houses that they living in. All my kids got, they all going to school. When they going to school, they got moms that, you know, are great teachers as well. You know. So no, we ain't. I might not be in that tax bracket right now, but
Mhm.
you know,
So are you
I,
with any of the mother of your kids?
uh, so I'm not physical with all of the women that are mothers of my kids,
Uh huh.
but they're still my wives. I still have that financial responsibility. So all that I'm doing is for them. But right now I'm actually on my own. I do have. So like I do
Mhm.
have about every female that I deal with, I consider them my wives. You know, you know. So you know, I'm actually in an indigenous community.
Mhm.
So this is like the community where we all, focus on living for and by each other.
Mhm.
So we do things a little bit differently. So we actually been preparing for this coronavirus thing. And that's why I have the feeling that I've been writing this for actually 3 years because we knew this thing was coming.
Wow.
So we've been preparing for that. So in this time I'm actually by myself because of the time that we're in spiritually, and I've been just engulfed in this work. So I'm just by myself right now, planning for them. Planning for this time that we're in right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
going for
before I came up here to Philadelphia, I was living by myself.
okay. So like going
Yeah.
forward, like when you find someone, you're gonna let them know that this is what you practice. And
Every person that I meet, I make sure that is known. Just to go a little bit deeper with the whole polygamy thing, and the reason I say that is spiritual because feel like it's like I said, it's two energies. You know, a woman is monogamous and a man is polygamous, and I feel like on a spiritual sense, the woman represents the earth and the man represents time, and how earth allows the man, which is Father Time, to change her. So earth has to let go and trust time.
Mhm.
And for me, this whole monogamy polygamy thing is about that. It's a spiritual thing for me. So when I meet a woman and I let her know I'm a polygamist, and that sometimes that leaves the woman kind of in the dark. You know, she's like, oh, will you love me for me, or will you just love me? Every woman who I've ever met, who I talk to right now, who still I deal with,
Mhm.
and I'm both told them I was polygamous. It's always a process for them. So a woman is monogamous, and so it's a process for her to let go of the expectation, because every woman is currently right now looking for their man to just be monogamous also. So for that woman to still love me, even though I say I may never be with you by yourself, for her to still love me is kind of like a test, and some may call me harsh for doing it, but it's kind of like a test to see if they're able to allow me to have that free will and still love me anyway. So I look at it as more of a spiritual process for women,
Mhm.
for me, you know, than to actually just for me to get my loins off, you know.
Mhm.
It's not more about sex, it's more about raising someone's vibration beyond that the element of fear of letting go.
Do you
So
ever
that's what.
bring the women together?
Um, not yet, not yet. They
Mhm.
all know, about each other, the
Mhm.
ones that I deal with currently. But no, I don't think it's appropriate
Mhm.
ever, because like even if like going forward, and we all have different ceremonies. Now the ceremonies, every queen should have a castle,
Mhm.
because that's what a woman is hoping for, that you're going to help her build a castle. Because that's why you asked me about the tax bracket question.
Mhm.
Can you be able to take care of all these women?
Mhm.
So, you know, I will always, it's my deepest desire to provide each one of them their own castle that they can call their own, and that's the ultimate goal. I would never ever, I don't think that's appropriate at all to throw something in somebody's face. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I'm with one, I don't answer the phone for the others, and they know this. And so I have that's even a bridge sometimes. It's like, well, you know where I was at, when I'm hanging out with you, I don't answer the phone for them.
Mhm.
So I just don't merge the energy, and and just ask for that patience.
True. Okay. Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
cool. I mean, to me, I'm not against polygamy. It's pretty cool. It's different for sure. Um, I have not been in a relationship like that. Not, I guess, not where everyone knows.
Do you feel like you could have you ever thought about your mate being with someone else? Have you ever did like a threesome or anything like that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So you did the threesome
Mhm.
thing, and how did your energy feel when it was going on? Like, was it cool for you, or
I mean, it's
did you
cool for
enjoy
me.
it? Or?
I'm a very open minded person, and with certain situations, I can take my mind out of it to where it's not like a jealousy thing, or even if it is, it's like a good jealousy thing. Where it's kind of like I, it's a turn on from the little jealousy that I get, if that makes sense.
Mm.
So it's
Well,
just, huh?
what would you say it's a turn on? Like, is it shows that you care, or what is it? It's like,
Cause it's I don't know, like even like thinking about my man, if I had one, like being with another woman is not necessarily a bad thing for me. It's not like a, oh, but what if she's better or something like that, because like when I've had a man, like I know like he's with me for me, and like someone can't no one can't come and do what I do anyway.
That's dope. So it's almost like a competition. It's like, it's like, yeah, he had you, but still he gonna come home to me.
Exactly. Exactly.
So you enjoy the test then?
I guess you could say that. I guess it's been different, and of course we're growing up, people cheat and stuff like that, and it's just like, to me, as crazy as it sounds, like cheating is not really a big deal breaker for me.
Have you ever cheated before?
I've cheated before. I've cheated
That's
before.
what's up.
I've cheated
You got
before.
caught?
I no, I don't think so.
And the women never get caught, man. Women come alive.
I mean, they might have
Never get
suspect.
caught.
I mean, they might think.
It's hard to
But,
catch you.
yeah, I mean, but I've more so cheated emotionally than physically.
That's the worst for a guy,
That
though.
it is. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I
I
have.
can't lie either. As much as I'm polygamous, man, I still want to be the only guy, though.
I, see.
It's a test for myself, though. Like you said, I enjoy. I feel you on that because I enjoy the test too.
Mhm.
I feel like I gotta earn my spot to be the king. I look at it kind of like a monarchy, like a king queen type of thing. Like I want to be the king, so I enjoy, that having to earn that spot. So, and that's what it's been with all, with each and every woman. They've actually made sharpen me because they test me as well. Because if I'm telling you I'm a polygamist, I know you heard all your life is monogamous, and you still rock with me. It's like I've made it past the test.
I'm more concerned with just someone being honest with me versus like I don't want to be left
Right.
in the dark, not knowing what the fuck's going on, or someone come to me about some shit in my going on with my man or some shit that I don't know about. That's more an issue for me.
Yeah, and that's one of the main reasons why I decided to even start claiming that is because of the fact that that's one of the major things that I felt I went wrong with my first two marriages. Is that
Oh, you've been married.
oh yeah,
Oh.
yeah. So, but I tried to, I tried to change myself, so I lied about what I actually desired. And I felt like that was the worst part of it, is that I couldn't be honest with me, so I couldn't be honest with them.
Exactly.
Because of what the world told me was right and wrong. And growing up in the church, you already think you a sinner anyway. So I started having sex at 13. I've been trying to stop since 13. So, I lied about who I was, and that ended up hurting them, which I never wanted to hurt them. I just was addict.
I feel
Not to laugh about it either, what I'm saying?
No, that's a serious thing. Definitely.
Yeah.
I know a couple people like that, and they go to therapy and everything about it. Well.
But definitely got to be honest though. So now I just want to be honest, and I feel like you give a person access to all they want. The rich are gonna take what they need. So if I tell you I'm polygamous and you still rock with me, then maybe I got both energies inside of me. I can be monogamous too. I'm a Cancer. But if we can get past this expectation removal, I'm about removing the expectation of that I can't have my own free will. So if that could be allowed, then maybe it's possible. I might just be monogamous.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna,
Well, you're open
you
to it.
know.
That's good. That's good. Maybe you haven't found the right person yet. Maybe you still want more kids.
I mean, fruit and multiply. That's the first commandment, yo.
Oh, you gonna just plop
Fruitful
them?
and multiply.
You gonna drop them like it's hot? Okay.
Listen, but you know, my tax bracket coming up. I'm about to change all tax brackets, like I said, you know.
Oh well,
God did take care of.
change
That's
mine
it.
first.
That's important, man. That's important, like you said, though. So I'm not trying to have any more
Okay.
until this tax bracket change. Let me say that.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, 3 is good enough right now for where my tax bracket's at right now.
So, do you have any advice for anyone out there that might think they want to switch over to be a polygamous? I can't even say it.
The main thing about it is
Polygamous.
trust life enough to be honest with yourself.
Okay.
Trust you to be honest to others.
Okay.
That's it. Like, because you're going to fail in life and you're going to win in life. But as long as you have breath, you're going to keep going. So just be honest with yourself. So don't allow anybody to make you a liar. Like you said, that's one of the most important parts of it all. Is just be honest.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Ooh, we're gonna lighten it up a little bit. So in the media, oh my goodness. So we have an actress. We have Linnell Campbell, and she is fed up with her child. I'm gonna read to you what she said. She said, "It pains me, breaks my damn heart." Well, she had a typo. It was supposed to be heart. But I have made the decision to ban my daughter from my home. These kids are not taking the seriousness of the hand washing and shit seriously. I love my baby, but this shit is scary and I'm not fucking around. Laughing in my face and thinking I'm overreacting has convinced me to shut everybody down except one person. I want to live. I'm sorry, but bye. I thought that was
Oh,
funny, but
man.
because she actually it's her husband who he has, I guess, an underlying issue where he could be compromised if he get come in contact with a virus. But she has put her daughter out and she is quarantining with her man, and she ain't playing no games. And I think it's funny because she's actually a funny person. But I mean, honestly, I can't blame her, especially if your kid is living in your house and they are of age or whatever, and they want to play. I mean, by all means, the mom can be like, "All right, you gotta go."
I mean, she got a little couple dollars to send her off to a little
Yeah.
hotel for a couple of days too, and then the kid ain't working. You gotta go. I mean, I'm pretty sure the kid got some money, but like it's the underlying issue. Her husband got a disease that he
Yeah.
could possibly be at risk.
Yeah.
And like you said, don't nobody want to be at home with no baby
It's-
during this
man.
time. You don't know how long you're going to be up in there. At least you can be some food for the multiplying this thing.
Oh my God. It's going to be a lot of freaking Sagittarius born this year because everybody is busting it open and bored.
Nelson, I ain't finna be at home with you, baby. You can't leave this thing, baby.
Oh my
You
God.
got to go. I need Larry at home.
yeah. And I don't blame her. Cause shit, I'm trying to get me some out here too.
I mean, she alright looking sick, but she might not be able to place that one. I mean, she ain't supposed to. I mean, I ain't judging nobody, but we talk about Lou Bell. She's like, I ain't gonna lose my little piece. It's hard out here to find a man. Nah.
Exactly, especially her man. She better. Her baby better learn how to wash her hands. But
Trying to tell you, she better wash her hands. But she ain't gonna let that man go though.
Oh no. They in for the long run. They quarantine.
Sorry, daughter.
Oh my goodness. Okay, wait. All right, so that was just something funny to talk about. But all right, I want to have a little small story time, and I want you to tell us a story. It can be funny or it can be nasty. but of course related to sex because I love sex. And do you need a moment to think of a story that you want to tell?
Any story?
Any story, but
Well, I'm gonna
hmm?
shoot. Well, since it's a sex topic, I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
go with my first squirting story.
Oh my god. Okay. All right.
And I didn't know what she meant when she said she was squirting. I'm like 17 years old, and I used to cut grass at this little spot with this dude over the summertime, and I used to cut this lady's grass. And I used to be out there. I'm 17 years old. I was playing football and then, I was kind of decent, young kid, you know what I'm saying? But, so she'd be out there, I would notice how she would talk to me or whatever. And one day she got me alone. She had to be like 30 something. I don't even know. How old she was. So we ended up talking and exchanging numbers, and he called me over. I'm 17 years old. I got this little beat up car, little Ford Tempo. I pull up over there, and like, hey, I go in, and I start eating, and then she's like, oh, I'm a squirter. I don't know what she means. I don't know what's going on here. Down there, and then, she started going crazy, and I thought she was peeing on me in my face. It was the most first thing ever. I'm like, oh my God, oh man, what's going on here?
Oh my
I
god.
never forget this day. I was the most traumatized it was in my life. But then, after that, I realized that I liked it.
I bet you did.
But it caught me off guard.
Oh my god, in your face.
Caught me off guard.
Wow,
This old lady schooled me that day, boy. She schooled me. That day. I
that
learned
is
something new.
nice.
I learned something new that day.
That is nice. I don't. Oh wow, I've never squirted in anyone's face.
Man, right in my face. Right in my face. I know what I guess she probably knew I was gonna be the one. When I was out there cutting that grass, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna show him some. She got me. She got me good. I don't know what you mean. Cause I don't watch porn with the sound on, so I don't know how that goes.
You don't watch porn with the sound on.
No, I do.
Okay,
I was 17, so I had this nigga body. You feel me?
Yeah. I got you. Oh my god. Let me see if I can think of a story. Let me think. I have the craziest stories. Okay, so you did a story about squirting. Okay, I have a funny story. I have a funny story about have you ever been in a situation where you was trying to get out of the sex? Like it's like starting, but then you was like, shit, I really don't want to do.
Yes.
So it's like
Recently.
I have a fun. Okay, so I used to have a friend, back in college days, who it was actually like a coworker, and like we just had all this like built up sexual chemistry. Like we would be like locking eyes, and damn, we kissed a couple times, nothing big really. And what happened was, uh, it came down to the times like, okay, for real, we're gonna stop playing. We finna do this. We finna get this popping. And I went over. It was college. I got off work or something. We were supposed to go out to a party that night or something. I'm not even sure. And we were getting ready to start, but then what I realized was, I think his penis was slightly smaller than what I expected, and so at that point, I didn't want to do it no more. And so I remember the basketball. It was a basketball game playing on the TV, And I was like, I just tried to change the subject. I started cracking jokes so that he was laughing so hard that his dick couldn't get on hard. And then I was just like, what are we doing? Oh, this is no, we shouldn't be doing this. We're good friends. What's the fuck? I was like, we got the basketball going on. These niggas dribbling the ball up and down the court. What are we doing?
Oh man.
I was just like, I could not. And then I had this homegirl who I had relations with, and she had had sex with him. And I was like, I think I had said a comment something about his dick being small, but she was like, it was good though, or something. I was just like, okay, girl, I'm happy for you.
You gonna save it for us?
Yeah, I could not.
Oh man. Maybe you try my boy out, man. He might have put it on you, man. You
Uh,
might have said the same thing.
but
Your
yeah, I've
chance,
changed. I've changed definitely because I used to always be like, oh, go, you need to be big, but now it's like at this age, is to me the motion in the ocean is way more important than the size. So
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that out there? I'm a little big dude. You got a chance out there. You got a chance now.
I
Don't be
fuck with
discouraged.
the little
Don't
nigga,
be
the little
discouraged.
niggas. I
Don't be
do.
discouraged out there, y'all.
I do, cause them big dicks sometimes they not all that people think they are, and a lot of them niggas be lazy and they just be like, oh, I'm big, I just need to just pull it out and we good. No, nigga, you need to put in some work. So,
Work. It's the journey, not the destination.
that is true. That is true. All right, so I'm gonna ask you just a couple of outro questions. We're gonna wrap this episode up. All right, so first, what's your favorite thing about yourself?
My mind.
Okay, that's great. That's great. Your mind. Okay. And what's something you plan on doing to better yourself this week?
This week, I'm reading a book on public speaking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You trying to get into public speaking? That's cool.
Yeah. Let's
And
take the stage.
us, and then last, what's stopping you from being the best you can be?
Patience.
Mm, that gets
Nah, I would say,
a lot
I
of
would
it.
say, I would say, let me change that. Let me change that from patience to trust.
Oh, okay. True.
Yeah, trust. I guess the same thing with trust. I would say trust.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's it. I just gotta trust it. Keep going.
Of course, of course. All right. Well, thank you a lot. If you want to go ahead and plug yourself in, your social media, you can go ahead at this time. If you want
Yo, what's
anyone to.
going on? Again, Andrew Takeover Kelly. Omasyus to who rule great I am, great I am. You I am. You're self-conscious. The Garden Village Society. We are building the largest cooperative economic community where we believe that the true God is self. Love yourself, and therefore you can love others as yourself. You know, if everybody love themselves, who is not loved? That's what it's all about. You know, get with us at UIM on Instagram. That's YOU_EYE_AM. Master Life Media Network on Instagram. Master Life Media Network. And the Dollar Village Society on Facebook. Like the page. Check us out. Let's get it.
All right. Thank you again. So, woo woo. And thanks everyone for tuning in to Lemon Squeeze Pod. Please follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Lemon Squeeze Pod. And if you want to write us in for any advice or any questions or anything, please email us at lemonsqueezepod@gmail.com. Y'all stay safe and out the way. Wash and sanitize. Please wash first, then sanitize. And we'll see y'all again next week. Thank you.
Peace.